Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 2. And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots, and the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and of fear of the Lord Yahweh. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and to the Agwaf and the Akyam, listening and learning. I say Shalom to you. This is to seek the Most High Kingdom, and I'm going to do this short lesson on the microchip. Market watch. States are cracking down on companies microchipping their employees. How common is this? Some business, I've said, they let their employees implant microchips to get media attention. It's a pending Indiana bill wants to ensure no one is ever forced to have an implant microchip. There are already 11 similar laws. By one account, Indiana is a step closer to forbidding companies from forcing workers to implant microchips in their bodies, following the State House of Representatives' unanimous passage of a bill last week that could make it the 12th state with such a law. Is this just a bill to protect against the stuff of science fiction? Not at all, say experts on workplace law and technology, who worry the right-sized microchip can open up massive questions about workers' privacy and company surveillance. I would definitely not call it far-fetched, said Afima Awana Ajawa Salakia, a Cornell University labor and employee law professor focused on ethical use of workplace technology. It has been 3 years since workers at one Wisconsin company voluntarily had microchips inserted into their hands, and it's likely there are more companies out there, but they are probably not advertising it, Ajawan said. In the same way certain smartphone users arrange to get work emails on their personal phones, some chip workers use their chips at the office so they can, for example, open doors without company badges or key fobs. In some cases, it's a tech-savvy workers who bring chip to their boss's attention, said Amar Gosfra, CEO of Dangerous Things, a Seattle, Washington-based implantable chip manufacturer, distributor, and Vivo Key Technology, a chipping manufacturer. Slovakia, Vivo Key Technologies, a chipping manufacturer. As you can see, this just is in Indiana. You have other companies throughout the United States and abroad. They are already doing this in Sweden. So the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, is here. You have some camps that are saying that there's no such thing as the RFID chip and the mark of the beast. But Great Millstone teach this, that there is the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. The mark of the beast, RFID chip. Now here's the penalty for you so-called black, Latino, Mexicans, and Native Americans who received the mark of the beast. Revelation chapter 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, and the Lamb is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. So if you so-called black, Latino, Mexican, Native Americans, if you are planning on taking this RFID chip, or if you already have, you have committed a great abomination against the Most High Yahweh. For those who are looking for righteousness to reign on the earth, these are the effects of righteousness under Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, Isaiah chapter 32 and 17. And the works of righteousness shall be peace, and the effects of righteousness, quietness, and assurance forever. And that's what HaMashiach Yahweh Shah going to bring to us. peace. It's going to bring a quietness and assurance that we are the children of the living power of Abraham, Isaac, and of Jacob. Yahweh Shah, Mashiach. St. Matthew chapter 10 and verse 5. These 12 Yahweh Shah sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, The kingdom of heaven is at hand. So when the prophets that are on highways and byways, and they're bringing forth the word of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, you should receive that word, because there's a penalty for not receiving that word. Again, there's a penalty for not receiving the word. The penalty is you're going to be ignorant when they start making mandatory, Salakia, that this RFID chip is being mandatory. You're going to be ignorant of it, because why? Because you turned your head, or when you seen the prophets bringing forth the word of Yahweh Shah Mashiach on the highways, they're bringing this good word, and the good news is Yahweh Shah Mashiach, our Lord and Savior. In closing, I'm going to read Romans 13 and 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. That for the elect of you so-called Black, Latino, Mexicans, and Native Americans. I want to give all praise to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to the Akim and Akwaf, listening and learning. Shalom.